Welcome to the Nonprofit Solution Spotlight series. This is a video series where we're going to be talking to nonprofit leaders of organizations of all shapes and sizes on how they're utilizing technology to advance their mission impact. And today we're here with Sarah Eastman from Boolean Girl. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So tell us a little bit more about your role, what you guys do at Boolean Girl, and some of the problems that you're trying to solve.
Boolean Girl is a nonprofit whose mission is bringing diversity to tech by teaching girls and underrepresented groups to code and do engineering projects. So we engage girls grades 3 through 8 in meaningful, hands-on instruction and sustained exposure to computer science and engineering, and we try to make the environment really collaborative and welcoming.
And so where have you seen the opportunity to apply technology in your space to solve for some of these problems, help girls to advance these technical skills and have a role in the workforce?
Well, we see it in a lot of places. Technology powers so much of what we do. The first and primary example would be our website. So our website is hosted on Amazon Web Services, and it allows us to do so many things. The first and the thing that comes to mind is registering girls and underrepresented groups to attend our camps and our after-school clubs. It also allows us to organize our special events. We take donations. We're very, very grateful for our generous community of donors, and we can process those donations on our website. So, of course, that's empowered by technology. And then we have a self-paced online classroom where girls and underrepresented members of the community can go online and learn to code themselves, and that's all powered through our website.
That's amazing. So from where you are now and running on AWS to where you were before, what impact have you seen of that leveraging of technology?
Well, in our first year, and back in 2014, we reached 49 girls. And we have increased with each passing year. Last year, we were up at 2,500, 2,480 to be exact. And 25% of them come from low-income families. So that's something we feel really, really good about because we feel like those families, under normal circumstances, probably wouldn't have access to computer science and engineering education. Right. So this allows them to get that sort of information to their kids, and we're really glad that technology empowers it.
And so with this focus that you guys have really on technology, I mean, it's core to your mission. And as a nonprofit, where do you see technology affecting the future of nonprofit and even the future of the workforce as well?
Well, I think as nonprofits move more and more to cloud computing, they're going to realize that you can really dramatically lower your costs if you do that. So, of course, every nonprofit has to have computers, but they also have to have server maintenance. They have to have antivirus software installed. They have to do maintenance patches. These are all costs that have to be incurred by someone, and you hate to speak to a donor and have a donation go to something like that. You want your donors to know that their donations are going to your core mission. For us, it's bringing code and engineering to underrepresented groups and girls, but for other organizations, it could be all sorts of things. And so as they move more and more to embracing software as a service, they can bring those costs down and then have those resources freed up to actually advance their cause.
Well, that's really great. And I think, given your expertise, do you have any advice for nonprofits?
I mean, I'm a software engineer by training and occupation, so I'm a little bit biased in my response, but I will say I've heard this from many laymen who say that you can really get on the cloud. You can use Amazon Web Services even without a technical background. There's tons of information on it, and just do a quick search and you'll find not only tons of information, but tons of videos. I personally like to learn through videos, so I think that helps a lot. And so I think don't be intimidated would be my number one piece of advice. I think even for people, like I said, without that background, they can ramp up and learn what they need to in order to make it work.
Well, thank you so much. I know that I appreciate you being here. I know our nonprofit community appreciates you being here. So thank you.
Thank you. It was my thrill. Thank you.
And now we're going to throw it over to someone on our solution architecture team who's going to go into more detail about the technical solution.
Thank you, Lauren. My name is Dominic. I'm a solutions architect with our worldwide public sector. Boolean Girl has adopted what we call a two-tier web application stack. The two tiers comprise of a web application tier hosted on EC2, as well as a database tier hosted on the Amazon Relational Database Service. People choose this type of infrastructure because it allows them to scale the web tier independently of the rest of the application. By using a service called Elastic Load Balancing, customers are able to distribute traffic to multiple virtual machines or EC2 instances that are hosting the application. So when an instance is added to the fleet, they're able to distribute traffic that way, or if an instance becomes unavailable for one reason or another, the application is still able to serve traffic by distributing the load to other instances within that fleet. Boolean Girl is what we call an organization that is born in the cloud, meaning from the get-go they were able to take advantage of all of the AWS services that can help them achieve their mission. By investing in AWS as opposed to on-premise infrastructure, they're able to take advantage of the scalability properties inherent in the cloud. So when they experience spikes in traffic, they're able to scale their environment horizontally without having to worry about capacity planning for on-premise infrastructure. So instead of investing millions of dollars and months in procuring and setting up on-premises infrastructure, they're able to go out and immediately procure EC2 instances to help serve traffic on their application.